Top 5 Excel skills. Number 3. The 5 magic pages in modeling. To build your model, the following 5 parts are a minimum. First, the README tab. This is the tab where you provide instructions on how to use your model. Second, the Control tab. This is where you put all your assumptions for the model on this page. Third, the Data tab, or the data that you processed before you feed them into the pivot table or dashboard. 4. The Dashboard tab. This is where you include the pivot table, pivot charts, and slicers all in one place. Lastly, the Validation tab. For a model to be correct, it has to include this proof checking tab in order for the users, rather than the designer, the users to understand if there are any errors in their formulas or the reports. This tab is very crucial. Now let's look at each tab in details. Okay, in Excel file, the first recommended tab is the README tab. As I mentioned, this one includes all the instructions for the users of your model. For example, step 1, update current month in cell B2 of the 2 Control tab. Second, step 2, update current year in cell B3 of the 2 Control tab when needed. Now let's take a look at the Control tab. On the Control tab, it includes all the parameters for your model. It usually includes 2 parts. One is for the periods or reporting month of your model. Second one is the mapping. For example, we have the state names Florida, Oregon, New York, Texas, California, and Illinois. We want to map them to the 3 regions of the US. Florida is on the East Coast, so it is mapping to East region. Similarly, Oregon on the West region, New York, East region, Texas, Central, California, West, and Illinois, Central. Now, once we mapped this, we can go to the next tab, Data Processed. For this tab, we have the first 4 columns directly copied from the data dump: the state, month, category, and amount. But we want to map the region to each individual state. That does not come from the data dump. We can map this based on our mapping inside the Control tab, where we already mapped. Now, let's go back to the data processed. In cell E4, let's type in the dynamic formula that we talked about earlier. This time, we are mapping 1-to-1 relationship. So the formula we need to use is VLOOKUP. That's VL tab. First, lookup value is Florida, and then table array, comma. Let's go to the Control tab. We can highlight the 2 columns and also leave more rows just in case we add up more states inside this table. And this is the table array. Next is the column index number, which means starting from, let's put a comma here, and then starting from the first column, so from state, column A, to region, column B, that's 2 columns. So we need to enter the column number 2, because the first one is column A. So 2, and comma. Next we have the range lookup. We have true for proximate match and false for exact match. In this case, we need exact match, which means false, or we can simply use 0. And for true match, we can type in 1. This way, we use 0 for exact match. End of parenthesis. Enter. And as you can see, once we doing the enter, all cells below it are populated automatically with the formulas. Why? Because we are typing the formulas inside a table. That's the benefits of using a table rather than a regular list. Okay, now we have put all the data and put some formulas in there. We have a complete list of data processed so that we can move on to the next tab for the dashboard, or you can simply include a dashboard of tables, which I usually call report. In this case, we include not only tables, but pivot tables and pivot charts. As well, we also put in slicers. For this dashboard, we can include pivot tables, pivot charts, slicers, and other analysis. We have learned how to add a pivot table or a slicer in the dashboard. Now I'm going to show you how to add a chart. This one is not a regular chart, it's a pivot chart. Pivot chart has to be added along with a pivot table. So let me show you how. Going back to the data processed, click the data and click insert. Insert pivot chart, and it asks you to pull the data from this table 8, or you can assign another name like data processed into a new sheet. And I will click OK. Now, as you can see, if you click insert a pivot table, it will only give you a pivot table. But if you insert a pivot chart, you can have both pivot table and pivot chart area controlled by the pivot chart fields. And this panel controls both the pivot table and pivot chart. So as we are generating the pivot table, we can drag and drop category into the axis. And then we can drag and drop amount into values. All of a sudden, you can see the table and the chart right away. Here you can see the numbers doesn't look like right. It is because the pivot table is using count of amount. We don't need that one. We want it to be the sum of the amount. So let's click value field settings. Rather than using count, let's click sum and click OK. Now we can see different amount for each different category. So this is how we can generate both a pivot table and a pivot chart so that you can feed them into the dashboard. Now, going back to the dashboard, I want to show you another trick for the dynamic report. As you can see here, for the subtitle, it says for the period ended January 31st, 2020. This is not a manual entry. As you can see, this is a dynamic formula controlled by, as I told you earlier, it is controlled by the parameters. For example, if we change the current month to, say, next month, February, we enter the number 2. And all of a sudden, the calculation here, it says date. Date formula will give you the exact date based on your specification of the year. The year is B4. The month will be 2. B3 is 2. The reason why I'm here using +1 is to make it next month and make it the first day of that month. And -1 will give you the last day of the month earlier. In this case, the last day of February. In 2020, the last day of February is 29th. And if I can draw your attention to this cell, it says current date. This is a name range. It is used to define the cell of this month and date. So when we refer to this cell later on somewhere else, it will no longer point to B5 of this tab. It will only show current date. Now let's look at dashboard. The dynamic formula is like this: equals quotes. Within the quotes, you can enter any text, which are not going to change. For the period ended, space, end of quotes, and then you need to add the period date. By connecting this period date, you type in the %, which is the symbol on the number key 7. And then you enter the text formula. The text formula is to convert any number or a date, which is also a number, to a text. So in this case, you enter text and then current date, which is February 29, 2020. And the format you need is, in this case, MMMM, which means the full name of a month. If you use only 3 MM, that means the first 3 letters of each month. For example, January will be JAN. However, if you type in only MM, that means the month number of each individual month. In this case, February, it will be only showing 02. Let me put back MMMM to indicate the full month of February. And then the date will be day or DD. If you enter only 1D, for any days less than 10, it will only be showing 1 digit. For example, 9, it will be showing 9 rather than 09. However, if you enter DD, it will be showing 2 digits. Last is the year. If you enter YYYY, it will be showing 4 digits of the year. Sometimes people are using YY to show the last 2 digits of the year. Okay, when I press enter, and as you change the date, the month, to January, this one will be updated automatically. In this way, we will save a lot of time first updating the reporting month, and second, we will be very accurate. The last tab is the validation tab. This one makes sure that all formulas in your model works well and is going to work well when other people use it. One way of setting up this validation tab is to compare the numbers from 2 sources or multiple sources. For example, for revenue, you can compare the total revenue from data and the total revenue from the pivot table. The total revenue from the data, we can use the dynamic formula we learned in this course, SUMIFs. So from column D, where it shows the total amounts, try to match the A4, which is revenues, inside column C, which has all the category names. And the total revenue for the 6 states are 29 million. From the pivot, we can also find the total numbers. One way of doing this, rather than typing all the formulas, which is very cumbersome, is simply to use the equal sign, equal. Now let's go back to the dashboard to find the total revenue, which is cell F31. And let's click this cell. And all of a sudden, as you can find out, it does not simply show cell F31, it shows a formula. It says get pivot data, amount, dashboard E30, and then category equals revenues. So this is a get pivot data formula, which is determined by the cell E30, which is this cell. And also it says the category name is revenue. Okay, next cell is where you can tell your user to see whether your formulas are correct or they match. If B4 and C4 are equal, it will give you a yes, otherwise no. And you can also make it fancy to add the conditional formatting simply by clicking the cell D4, conditional formatting, add new row where I already have a row. You can say this cell value equal to no. If it is no, make it red. Otherwise, just leave it as is. For example, for argument's sake, let's put this as 11111, enter. Since these two does not match, this cell will give you red. Will alert your user to tell them that something is wrong with the formulas so that they need to correct it before sending the reports. Okay, that's all for this third skill, how to build the reports with 5 magic pages in modeling. Good job.